Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program RP-0. This is a recap, re-rendition of last week's live stream where we were getting into some more developmental stuff. Having finished our shuttle, we're moving on to several smaller projects that we have coming up in the future. So I will turn you back over to old me for the live stream. Oh, look at that. That happened quite quickly. Alright, let's get rid of the VAB. Zoom ourselves way out and climb all the way up to the top of this stupid stack. Yes, there we go. Alright. So we're going to detach all this for the time being. This is what our current focus is. And basically it's going to be to move the heat shield from here to down here. And see what kind of weight we're looking at here. Currently 86 tons of stuff. So just keep that number in mind. 86 tons. We'll see how well all of this works out for us. Well, that's new and interesting. Yep. The dog sees somebody. Sorry about that. Alright, well, I guess we are going to adjust the height profile on this a bit. That looks considerably less awkward. Sorry about the dogs. Alright. Wish I knew exactly what the base of this measured, but that's where it kind of tapers in, so that's what we're going to shoot for. They are obnoxious tonight. Hey, look at that. That's pretty perfect. I'll take it. Alright, and disable staging. I can still pop these panels off, right? Yeah, okay, good. And they should be action grouped to blow out the two that have the crates on them. That's what we would like, and we've got the RTGs in there, 4 of them. Yeah, alright, and then we should put the heat shield below it. We're probably going to need that. How's it going, Simulation Gaming? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, you'll not get me with that prank again. Ooh. Can I move this down? There we go. That's not too bad. That will probably not explode. I hope. I think it actually needs to be more weight in here. And I should probably enable crossfeed. Crossfeed true. Okay, I already had it enabled. That's nice. And obviously no physical connection required. Those are just batteries and lithium hydroxide, and I'm wondering if maybe I should move them over to hold some life support. Little accessory, although really I was trying to change as little as possible, just see how much weight difference the bigger heat shield made. I'm going to have to reaction group those. Alright, structural. I am not going to use the decoupler from last time. Oh no, that doesn't give me a shroud. That is very interesting. I guess I should have known it wasn't going to give me a shroud. Well then. Come on. There we go. We're just going to have to use another one of these. Where'd it go? There it is. What's our base? It's probably 4 meter, yeah? No, 5. 5, and we'll just take the height all the way down. We don't really need it. That looks bigger than 5 meter, doesn't it? Nope, it's 5 meter. Okay then. Okay, that'll work. Taper that down just a bit. Yeah, they are. I was just, I was wondering how much weight it would cost us to redo this system so that we could save some RTGs and maybe bring those crates home. Because if we can bring stuff back in those crates, we can save some money that way. So this is kind of an experiment to see where it would lead. We were at 86 tons, now we're at 89. So really, it cost us 3 tons, and I know it cost us 3 tons in the absolute worst places. There we go, at least it's uniform now. Although that gap is going to irritate me forever. Can't tell if that's an overlay. Like, is that it being too high or it being too low? Looks like too low. Nope, and now it's too high. Dang it. Oh, so I'm never going to get rid of that crease. I mean, it's 3 tons. I mean, more or less. This variant won't be flying this Mars window. It could be going out next Mars window. This will require some rebalance and some testing, namely reentry testing, because if it starts to flip over like the last one did, then I don't know if I want to rate that for interplanetary return, especially considering Aero return. But I wanted to see if it would work, because I'm very interested in bringing these crates home. Sciencey stuff is expensive. And I mean, really, like, if we can start recycling bits that we're using in space, or if we can start bringing stuff, little stuff home from even low Earth orbit, we can benefit kind of greatly from that. But I don't think a 3-ton difference is really going to make. I don't think a 3-ton difference is going to make or break this spacecraft. We're still coming in at like 3,600 meters per second, and that's with the launch escape tower. Of course, that'll get thrown out the window just as soon as it can. Should probably redo the abort sequence, though. Or abort. Activate. Decouple. Oh boy. Move that one. We can actually have it not blow the access panels. Go. Alright, and put those back on. Those can actually go up there, so we don't technically need to get rid of them. Alright. And then attach this. I hope the staging doesn't get all cattywampus. Brilliant, that looks pretty good. Yeah, we're still coming in at 16,000 meters per second. I would like to have this fairing back, please. Thank you. Save. I'm actually going to go ahead and start building one of these. I don't really feel the need to test fly it just yet. We don't really have a point for that. Maybe when we start taking another crew out to the moon, we'll retrofit that one. Build? Did I already add it to the build list? Oh well. 347,000 funds to field. That is just awesome. Alright. Open. So I don't really have any objectives for this stream. I don't really have any pending things that need testing or stuff that needs doing. So I was just gonna kind of tinker and futz around with random stuff. Did I hit save? I'm pretty sure I hit save. Alright. So I need to scroll way the hell down here because I was going to try to retrofit an archaic launcher to see if I could make it viable for medium lift duties. Yeah, KOS script for 1.0.5. Oh wow. I need to start looking at other people's KOS scripts and start trying to learn that stuff. I've never once used KOS. I've also never really had the desire to. I really kind of like flying things by hand. And that seems pretty antithetical to that, but it does seem a lot of fun, actually. Okay. Wonder... Okay. Goer 1. That was probably towards the end. As I said, I'm learning how to code. Like, I don't know. I know some C# and I know some C++. And I know that I much prefer C# to C++. So, like, I think I could write some KOS scripts. I've just never attempted it before, so it seems all kinds of weird. Oh, this little guy. I miss this launcher so much sometimes. This should be the 4 RL10s. Yeah. 632 at 95. 750 at 74. Yeah, let's do the 3-3s. I know, I miss this rocket so much. Alright, so I do kind of want to know, this is the old Goer mission, like Kentucky Kev. Is this, oh, it's tiny and cute, but I want to know what our total package weight here. No, there we go. 6 tons. Alright, this would throw 6 tons at Jupiter pretty reliably. That's okay, Wookie. You didn't miss much. Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. I made some very small changes to the Artemis 4 platform to try to return the RTGs and those containers. Did no test flights or anything of that nature. And now I'm going to see if I can make the RA9 a viable medium lift vehicle again by replacing engines. I think so. I mean, I'm relatively certain that's a thing. Not entirely sure. I don't have an Xbox One, but I'm pretty sure you can watch Twitch broadcasts on Xbox One. Did I bury these stupid? Yep. That was dumb. All right. engines. Let's go with something we've not researched or flown with at all ever before. Merlins. They're only 3,500 to unlock, so why the hell not? How many Merlins do we need to stack on the bottom of this to get it off the ground? And I guess really that isn't even a real question. I think we can do 5. Oh boy, KSP is being so incredibly sluggish today. I've only got the 1B and the 1B vac. Oh man, these are... What's our current? 369 kilonewtons. And that is... Those are just horrible ISPs. 260 to 302. I mean, that's better, but not great. Oh, I thought I had all of the Merlin series unlocked. I do not. Yeah, I think we can stretch them out that far. We'll just size up our bottom tank here. It's not what I clicked. Alright. Oh, do we not have a rated runtime on these? That's even better. I will totally exploit that to my own personal gain. That'll give us a minute 53 of runtime. This is not boding well. At least our liftoff thrust to weight ratio is positive. That's 3 minutes and 8 seconds of runtime on 5 Merlins. That is laughable. That these same dimensions housed nearly 5 minutes of runtime on the RD-275. That does get us... I mean, that is 4,000 meters per second. A 1.6 thrust to weight ratio, so I wonder if we can take off just on the boosters? Would be interesting to know. Just 4 boosters, please. Yeah, we'll locate those as necessary. Are they on straight? They do look like they're on straight. That only gives us a .96, so that's not going to be a thing. And those are even the E1As, I'm almost certain. No, they are not. I swear I upgraded them. Yeah, now they're at 1.6. Still only 5 kilometers a second total. So let's see what we can't suss out here. I mean, not necessarily an Artemis, no. I was just thinking of... I would really like a medium-duty vehicle that fits in somewhere between the DN2 and the DN5 without it being another DN series. They are expensive and unwieldy. And so I thought maybe if I can retrofit something that I've already got a bunch of and parts for. As you can see, I can build this in 19 days because I just have a bunch of scrapped RA9s sitting in my parts inventory. So I can at least get by with a couple of flights of this thing. Super, super, super cheap. Now I know what I meant to do. Get rid of that. Bring it down to just one of these for right now. I do a series featuring all the launch vehicles with comparison. Man, that would require me to know that all of their mass to low Earth orbit. I can give rough estimates pretty well. And I'd probably speculate as to Translunar injection mass. Cost be easy enough. Ah. Zing. Very funny. I guess it wouldn't take me more than a day or so to put all that together. So, I mean, more or less, yeah, I think I can swing something like that at some point. Ah, oh, jeez. Come on, KSP. Stop being so ridiculous. There we go. Alright, can we lift off with this? No, we cannot. Still, that's only 3 minutes, 22 seconds. That's even less delta V than using the E1s. So this is probably not a viable approach. Or I guess go for more engines. Many, many, many more engines. There's a random fuel tank floating in the upper left corner. Huh? I don't see it. That thing, the crew tube? Oh, okay. I'll say, yeah, sometimes the procedural fuel tanks icon floats. They stick around. This game is getting extra buggy as time goes on. I say I'm a fan of the styling of Soyuz simulation gaming. I just have no real desire to build replicas. Alright, so let's rotate this now that we have many more engines than we actually need. Your dog too, huh? I took the little dog out and she stared at squirrels for 20 minutes. I don't think I have slant cones. I mean, other than the fixed ones. Oh well. Anyway. But yeah, little dog stared at squirrels for 20 minutes. Decided she did not want to pee. And then got mad at me when I took her back inside. I'd be much better off decreasing this tank length. I agree so much, simulation gaming. Like, that's half the fun of this game, is you get to do what you want to do and not what has already been done. And that's what makes it so awesome. What the hell? There we go. Doesn't like me tinkering with that booster anymore, apparently. Oh, too much. No, I should just take these down a little bit and then increase their size, because I can do that. Wow, it's being so lame today. That's better. Almost perfect. How much more can we dump into this thing and still get off the ground? Wow, lots. Should probably just increase the diameter, huh? This is a little awkward. Yeah, I don't think these boosters are coming back. Just to be fair. I, Alright, I just want to get some clamps on this, take it outside, and see what it does. The old RA9 with the similar cargo and its old setup would get all the way to orbit before having to... Well, I think it would circularize. Ah, wrong key. KSP. Thank you. I think it would just do a little bit of burn from the RL10 stage. And that would be it. It would be in orbit. So that's kind of what we're shooting for. I don't think we're going to see it based on these delta V numbers, but, you know, we'll see. 1.21 off the pad, that's not bad. Alright, oh, staging. Staging. That's boosters. Yeah, still 1.21. Main engine sep. Probably should have all the clamps down here. Oh boy, I should... All the staging is all screwy. I haven't flown one of these in a while, and I really miss it. Although I've probably screwed the whole thing up by tinkering with everything. Those boosters look like they're on straight. Yeah, we'll see it out on the pad. Save. Simulate. Let's give it 15 minutes. It's so cheap. Staging? Staging? Ah, the game crashed. Alright, well. Loading Simulator 2018. Get out of here in your precise maneuver. Type for DPA. I am going to make a DPA is for Sissies t-shirt. Alright. Okay, just that. That's the boosters, that's the clamps, that's the mains, that's the booster sep, that's the fairing sep. That's staging, that's staging. Alright. Let me turn down my headphones. Yeah, I'll say Mech Jeb has a built-in precise node thing. I just often never use it. Alright, we are running. Oh good. The sound cut for a second there, and I got super worried that maybe something went horribly awry. But we're going. I swear these boosters are not on straight. Alright, I guess they are. There is a certain magic to using both the mouse, the WASD, and the IJKL/HN keys all at the same time to achieve a solid dock. Yeah, I guess if you're going by standard delineation, IJKL. Oh, I should be rolling. Whoa. That's an interesting deviation. The elbows, duh. Trajectory optimization tool. That's a separate mod, I'm assuming, because I don't think I've seen that in Mech Jeb. It does sound really interesting, but man, it seems like it would take all the fun out of it. Half the fun is guessing. I spent so much of this series just guessing. I think this'll work. How much Delta V do I need to pack to brute force this into working? I am entirely too low to be that far off prograde, and why does it want to keep rolling? I told you those boosters weren't on straight. Guess we'll see when they sep. If they kind of skew, then we know that there's definitely something wrong. 46 seconds. Alright, let's fire up the core. Hope they're all lit. Oh, that changed pitch a lot. Exactly. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, we have a fueling error. A big one. These have multiple restarts, don't they? Nope. None ignitions remaining. Son of a... Okay, what the hell? Now everything seems to be properly fueled. Move. Kerosene. Remove. Kerosene. Oh, yeah. See, now we're down to 1.19 lift-off thrust-to-weight ratio. What happens if we put that engine there? 1.24 again. Okay. Let's try this. I can build one of these in 30 days. That's like Sharuk and Shuttle turnaround time. And I think it was when I was removing the base tank that actually has the engines on it. The one I was moving had fuel in it, but when it copied over, it doesn't copy the fuel. Unless you fuel it after it's been copied over. Then it'll copy to its duplicates, but it's weird. Alright. I guess the the intent of doing this. I mean, obviously I wanted kind of a medium grade launcher, but I would like to send a Project Origami glider to Titan at some point. I think it's going to have to be next year's Saturn window. I wanted to see how cheaply I could do it. It'd be neat if I could launch it on one of these. So I think the Venus mission went on an RA9, if I'm not mistaken. I could be. That change in pitch is so weird. And also the droning in my headphones makes it hard to hear myself, which is typically never a bad thing. Are the volume levels okay out there? The EQ over here just looks entirely too similar. I guess I should have figured these things out long before now. Excellent. Thank you, Wookie. I really thought I had all the Merlin engines unlocked. That was kind of the dream that I was thinking about today at work. Like, I should totally try a Merlin-powered RA9. It's like the best of both worlds. It's my absolute favorite launch vehicle. And an up-to-date modern engine capable of doing way cooler things than rusty Soviet technology and a theoretical engine that never got built. No offense. I don't know. This thing was just so damn reliable and so damn effective and so damn cheap. I cannot believe this version did not have the upgraded E1s, but I know it flew with the upgraded E1s before. And that 275M, dang stout engine, did a lot of really good things for us. I actually think the kerosene and liquid oxygen mixture, I mean, it's way less dense than UDMH and N204. So this configuration might actually be a lot lighter than the old RA9. I just don't know if it's going to be as effective. Lack of density is kind of an issue. Should have waited till daylight. I'll let you make your own jokes there. No surprise that they're that close together. Alright, we're coming up on booster sep here in a little while. Fuel just doesn't seem to be draining very quickly. Alright, I'll take it. Probably stage in the rest of the core. Yeah, we'll just go for it now. Why not? Let's booster sep. Oh. Well, alright then. See you guys later. That was super effective. Awesome, we were able to maintain a greater than 1 thrust to weight ratio. Altitude not looking very good though. Sad to say, I just don't know if this is going to work out for us. I wonder how many Merlins it's going to take to equal the effectiveness of the RA9. I'll say this stage sep occurred at a much lower altitude and much lower speed than what this vehicle is accustomed to. Sorry, the dogs see somebody. They're being jerks. Again. Still. Nope, still not done. At least the neighbor dog is joined in now also. That's always a good thing. Alright, bearings up. It is, but I think I'm using such an early variant of it that maybe hasn't come into its own yet. I mean, yeah, I've only got 7 of them, not 9. That could be the whole problem. I am 2 engines shy of an effective Merlin user. Oh man, that angle rate is killing me. Not paying attention. Okay, and Applex is sinking at a fairly appropriate rate at this heading. It's not too terrible. Now this is backwards, I can't do it. This is the part that gets me. The RA9 originally, this was more than enough to throw this exact package at Jupiter, with enough left in the tanks to insert into orbit around Jupiter off of just its upper surface module. As it stands right now, we're gonna come out of this probably like 5.5, maybe 6 kilometers a second. And then we burn about a kilometer and a half from the Hydrolox RL10 upper stage, and we burn that entire RL10 stage, and then the entire capture stage here, and we're at Jupiter. I mean, I'm going to let this thing round out through the core stage, but I just, I don't think as this stands it's going to cut it. And I'm wondering if trying a 9-engine core stage would make the difference, or how ridiculously misshapen this thing is going to have to become to where it's basically going to be a different launcher. I'll say that what's on the wiki doesn't do me very much good. It's what's in the game. I guess I'm going to look at later delineations of the same motor, see how much it improved. I should have been angling way further down a whole lot sooner. I'm just running that time to apogee way the hell out. This could have been much more effectively directed this way. So let's just go ahead and jump back. There's no point in furthering this test flight. Engine. Yeah, we're at the 1B, which is giving us 302 vacuum ISP, 394 max thrust. C really jumps that up. 304 and 482. Yeah, no, C has 1 ignition, 722, 311, and 4 ignitions. 825, 4 ignitions, 311, 914. Oh, wow. Yeah. So the 1D gets real serious real fast. I mean, that's like almost triple our thrust per engine. So this could very well be a very viable platform at some point. 7.6 ton. Yeah, the 1B is pretty lame. That makes me kind of sad. Dang it. Oh well. Alright. In other news, then, we're going to have to put this on the back burner until we unlock some better tech. I guess I was not as far ahead on the tech tree as I thought, but... Oh, the 1B never even flew. Well, I can kind of see why. It sucks. The wiki, well, I'm assuming you've got the wiki already open. What was on the Falcon 1? I'm looking for Origami 3. Yeah, it did go up on an RA9. Look at this. Dang it. So hold on, let me just double check this. Engine. Yeah, E1 Advanced. I knew it. Okay. What the Okay, that much better. 1A and then 1C. Yeah. I'm saying, how many times did the Falcon 1 succeed? Was it never? Oh god. That... Yeah, that's... Wow. Well, if you're gonna fail, fail big. Yeah, I mean it's a simple enough fix, I suppose. What's the range? Those crappy little antennas. 400 kilometer. It's not even enough to get out of the atmosphere at Titan. Ablative nozzle. That's interesting. Non RP-0, not using that. Those will give us 1 million even when deactivated. No, there's no procedural avionics in 1.1.3. Utilization 9%. No, who did that? Not... We should... Yeah. Probably tone that to something. Move all. Fine, God. Ah. Dang it. No, that was right. 10,500. Never mind. Never mind. I am screwing up. No, it's just cheating. You can make the utilization whatever you want. I mean, tank failures would probably make me rage quit forever on all the things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all of those. I'm not gonna. Like, really, once this thing hits the ground, this mission is pretty much over. Guess that's the worthwhile in-flight data I can gather. So we can put these back on, and we need to figure out something for comms. Okay, that's all good. They should, but I think Nathan Kell's the biggest perpetrator of that, because he'll do like a 3-tank setup on a single stage and mess with the utilizations of such. Basically arguing that, I don't know, the internals of the tank or something. He explains it on his streams. which are now all up on YouTube and such, so that's probably the better place to find that solution, but I just don't know quite what it is. He justifies it somehow, and for a while I kind of exploited it too, but really shouldn't anymore, I guess. Yeah, shared bulkhead is how he justified it. Yeah, that's not going to be saved by that thing. Uh-oh, neighbor dog's going at it, which can only mean one thing. More Borks inbound. That'll work, right? Nothing, no problems here. Breeze right past him? Apparently. I'm going to do it at least twice more. There we go. There's the good Borkin. Minute 49? That's all the runtime you're going to give me on this engine? Really? Oh, I locked all the tanks. Derp derp. What engine are you, sir? Oh, it's the 118F. Why would I use the 138? The 118K is just surroundingly better. It weighs more, that's why. But yeah, we're gonna totally use the better engine. Yeah, I should probably paint this something. It's not the greatest, but this is a retrofit of an existing mission to go do something else entirely, so I can't really complain too much. It totally doesn't look right. So maybe I should just offset these. That is an astounding revelation, Wookie. I had never considered it that way. What are we making note of? Stupid offset, stupid thrusters. And it always will be. Alright, how much does that Voyager dish weigh? Got 0.1 ton. What can we offset for .01 ton that is useful? That's 0.15. Already got a high-res scan. Oh, that's too much, .15. Where's the other little thingy? We'll get there. Let me get all the dumb things on the craft, and then we'll worry about RCS build aid. That's .02. I'll bring us up to .03. .05. .06.5. Pushing the limits here. And that would be .6.5, right? That'd be .7. This is dumb. Oh, there's got to be something better we can do here. Pretty sure I did all of that wrong. Fine. Get the pencil. Stupid, stupid pencil. Alright. That's 0.3, 0.2. Yeah, does that look entirely too dumb, simulation gaming? Is that what you're telling me? I should put it on a retractable arm and put the mass way out here so I need less of it. That is an idea. Well, let me tally up this stuff. See where I'm at. Where did I leave that? There it is. I'm .05 away from having it. Dang it. .05 might not be enough to offset the whole thing. Really, it only matters that much during reentry, which maybe I do want a little bit of a bias. Excellent pictures of RTGs that way. Alright, what's engines? Yeah, okay, we've got a .159 torque to the right. Really? It's not even to the back? And it's not even due to offset equipment. Huh. The hell would cause that? I would hope that this thing is a little beyond using film. This should just be transmitting back a digital image. I would hope. It's amazing how often the problem with an 35mm is just that the light meter batteries were dead. I'm really kind of at a loss as to why we're getting a bias that direction. This makes no dang sense. And we still have said torque. It's gotta be... Huh. Yeah, that's fueled. That's fueled. I have no idea what could be causing this imbalance here. This is not even on the axis where we've got all the junk. Alright, hold on. Well, that didn't solve it. Actually, let's get rid of you. And let's put this back. And yeah, there's the imbalance. That is so weird. Like, it should be obviously misbalanced to this side now, and it's not. It's to that side. I do not understand what is happening. RCS build aid, you are killing me. So I think RP-1 actually has some contracts where it wants you to fly over a specific part and take with a film camera and take pictures. Okay, what does that thing weigh? .02. I don't have anything that weighs exactly .02, do I? .03. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. No, I see what you're saying. That would be really cool. It's even worse now. This is turning into quite a headache. Quite a headache it was. And while I did dawdle on it a little bit longer, really there was nothing else accomplished before I ran out of time. So we will be picking this one back up in a future live stream. So that's going to do it for this one, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. And I will see all of you in the next one. So until then, see you later.